Welcome to Rewatch. We have made it to season 4. We're on episode 1 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. This one is called Water War. The Water War that I used to have on Saturday. That's what we call it on Saturdays in the summer. We'd go out and have water wars with our squirt guns and hoses, garden hoses. So this one's called Water War. It happens on Mon Calamari. It's the Battle of Mon Calamari. There's this shark who's the representative for the separatists. The Quarren and the Mon Calamari are fighting over who's going to be their new leader. This new prince, who's Mon Calamari. The Quarren are against him. The Calamari are for him. Of course, the Calamari kind of want to join the separatists right now. These two have always there's always been a civil war on this planet, and so this shark creature is the representative from the separatists. And it's so funny, at the very beginning, he is told not to speak because he is just here as a representative of the separatist. Well, then Padme speaks. Well, and then they remind her that she's a representative of the Republic, but she's still allowed to speak. That's a bias by the Mon Calamari. Either way, though, I kept thinking this whole time, wouldn't it have been better if Dave Filoni would have just given a little nod to the expanded universe? Because instead of a shark, which I get it, sharks are scary, the beasts of the sea, right? And got a whalodon from the EU and a giant whale, with a huge head, huge teeth. He would have been menacing. And a whale trying to reach up and swallow, Anakin or whoever on the planet. I don't think Obi-Wan was in this one, but Anakin kind of swimming away. That would have been cool. That'd have been cool. That'd have been a cool fight scene. But again, Filoni doesn't want to consult the EU on anything. So he goes for a shark, which I guess is okay. I remember the first time I saw this one. And I mean, season 4, I remember as clear as a bell. I mean, I remembered everything. Some of the action I even remembered. And I also remember telling my buddy, my best friend at the time, that I said, wow, what a weak opening for season 4. I'm going to retract that a little bit because I'm just not interested in sea battles. Yes, they're showing battles by sea, and the battles are interesting. Again, action is good. And now I have a little bit, I'm going to give respect where respect is due, but Filoni attempted to do a water war, right? We've seen him on the ground. We've seen him in the air. We've seen him on cliffs. We've seen him in every nation, right? Fighting up in the clouds, fighting on rain planets, fighting here and there, but never underwater. So why don't we do an episode where we bring the war underwater? Okay, I get that. Also, the Gungans take a vote to kind of help out Padme. They'll come in the second episode. But for right now, episode 1 of season 4, not bad. Not bad. Could have been better, of course. But as I was watching, I was like, you know what? I'm just not an undersea battle guy. But they try to do something different. Like, where haven't we gone to bring this war? Let's do it. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking Marvel Star. I'm thinking EU the whole time when I'm watching this. I'm thinking Marvel Star Wars, right? Mon Calamari. There was a battle going on there with the Empire. Then World Devastators came to mind. Mon Calamari has been full of strife and war the whole time. And so images of those are flashing in my head, like the Scuba Troopers from the Marvel comic books. I'm thinking, oh, wow, these are the first, the clone troopers are going in with their gear on. It kind of harkens. It would have been great if there had been more connections there. I started thinking about that AT-AT with no legs that kind of swims around in the ocean from the Marvel comic books. It really harkened, since I reread the Marvel comic books, they're sharper in my head now. And then watching this opening episode, that's all I could think about. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, it's not a bad episode. It's just not an episode for me. I'm not really for the underwater thing. I didn't find it interesting. But I will admit, they get points for creativity, bringing a battle under the sea. That was kind of neat. But anyway, what did you think about season 1 of episode 4's Water War? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time on Rewatch.